So, but it started with juicing as being a gateway. So you get, I think it's like 9 recipes in there. They all supposed to do something. I think the ebook's like 60 pages long. It's a lot, but it's a lot of game in it. Not gonna hold you. And I took my time and really locked in on that. I worked on that for like a month and a half. Access to Juice It too. So that's what, you know, the higher tier VIPs get access to. We'll talk about Juice It later when it drops. But yeah, coupons on cleansings and subscriptions too. And the goal was simple. I wanted to reward consistency, and if you're a regular, I wanted to make it easy for you to lock in. So if you cop, when you cop, then that's cool. You know, that works too. But my VIPs, they get the real love. So even when you cop, your order gets added over time. So before you know it, if you cop on today, like September 28th, and the next time you cop is next month. So over the next 5 months, then you'll lock into a new tier. I'll give you a new price. You're like, damn, you went low on price. I'm like, nah, you just moved up. Now I need your email because I got to give you this. I got to give you that because that's the deal. You feel me? So take away something from this. Just take away every 5 orders you move up a tier because the VIPs get the real love. Now, none of this works without community. So I'm going to give the hood events that I've been to, the people I've met, you feel me, will keep me inspired. I'm gonna give y'all a hella love right now. So the hood definitely showed up for me and showed out in year 1. And obviously I plan to continue this until the day I drop. So I couldn't be more thankful. So first of all, I want to shout out the 456 brand. If you don't have them on Instagram, you need to tap in because they're taking over. They're taking over. I can't even say the city. They're just taking over. Fire pieces, fire hats, real genuine people, you feel me? The team is family ran, so like it's real love over there. And then for throwing the best pop-up of the summer, like I don't even think it's really getting talked about enough, but if you showed up or was a vendor there, that pop-up was like that, no bullshit. And they always show me love, you know, either here and there. My boy Nice here and there, you know, and the team show me love on IG. Nice show me love when I see him, you know. It's all love, man. And I literally met bro when I did the what was that shit I did in Cambridge? I forgot what that shit was called. It was me, my boy Christian, me versus me Garments, and Nice. That was like the first time I met him. Yep. Oh shit. And Kai was on the DJ. But we gonna get to the shout outs, man. My boy Rich Bezo, nigga had me on the stream. My boy going crazy on the stream. Shout out to you, Rich, bro. I appreciate you. I just happened to run into Ant on the Crew Love stream, you feel me? And I got me a little cameo. Bro threw me the oop, yo, talk to the stream real quick. Only thing I had to say was, it's real. Like, it's real. Like, it's dead real. So, and last but not least, before I keep going, you feel me, pause. My boy Mike D's going crazy with the media in the city right now, touching on real issues that's going on in the city that the news can't even capture, or the only time the news want to capture it is when they want to go viral on social media. But hashtag not Mike D's, you feel me? Mike D's is holding it down. He's doing his thing, just like I said in the cameo he let me get, you feel me, at the Yellow Cup let out. And he actually copped some juice. What month was that? April, I think he copped some juice in April. I got it somewhere in my data. I gotta look. But nah, shout out to you, Mike, bro. Like, I appreciate the love, and you know what it is on this side, and the list goes on. And oh yeah, before I forget, this one was one of the ones. This will really let me know the Juiceman, it's a real thing. So even B Hen. So if you don't know who B Hen is, he's one of the co-hosts on the Club 520 podcast with Jeff Teague and DJ Wells. You know, they even got Freaky Mike over there, and they got Malcolm, who's Jeff's nephew, who's on the production team as well. I think they got Lou in there too. I think Lou be messing with the clips. Louise be chopping shit up too. But, and they got Barbie as the bartender. I'm tapped in. So they actually fucked with the juice. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I really didn't think that they drunk it. Pause. Cause when I hit B-Hen, I'm like, yo, bro, I got this juice. I see you on your workout journey. I know y'all got shit up there, but I just want you to fuck with my shit. Like, it's on me. I'm gonna just send y'all a pack. I think I sent them like 14 juices. But this is, like I said, this is the adjustments. I was sending them, but I wasn't freezing them before. Now I'm freezing them before I send them, at least overnight. So I just sent them, put ice packs in them, packaged them up real nice, you feel me? So I ain't hear from bro. So I noticed it got there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I pulled the nigga moment. I said, bro, what the fuck, bro? I said, niggas juice, they ain't drink it. So I'm like, you know what? It's all good, bro. It is what it is. It's a part of the game. Like, I can't get too mad. But I had my split in a little 10-second joint where I'm like, nah, bro, niggas is on that. So it was one night, it was random. I seen they was on Twitch. So they usually been on Twitch like for a little couple months now. I don't want to put the number on it to fuck up their motion, but they've been on Twitch going crazy. So at the time I pulled up, it was just Malcolm B. Hen. Pulled up to the stream, and I'm just chatting. So I'm like, oh, there's 5 people in here. I'm like, yo, let me see if they really fucked with it. I'm hitting them like, yo, what's the word? And my name on Twitch is not Juiceman or none of that. It's not the same as my Instagram. It's like Gulley 255 or some shit. So I'm like, yo, did y'all fuck with it? So at first I thought they really forgot. So then after, like I said, I hopped on the Twitch. I'm talking to them. B-Hen is like, I don't know if that's you, bro. Is that you? That's Gulley? Like, the Juiceman, that's you? I said, hold up. Yeah, that's me. So he said some funny shit before that. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, he said some funny shit. He's like, man, some of them bitches came, you know, they came fucked up. They like busted up with our dumbass delivery driver, bro. He fucked it up. But and then that's when y'all see the video where he's like, nah, them shits was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You got a good product. And did it. And Malk's like, yeah, that shit didn't even last 2 weeks. Like, it's not supposed to. But the fact he said that is like, nigga, I know they fucked with it. Because that's the same feedback I was getting from people who actually really fuck with the juice. So I'm like, yo, that's tough, bro. I'm glad I was screen recording. I needed that. So shout out to y'all, bro. That was everything for me, no bullshit. That was one of the main highlights of the summer behind the pop-up. Because, you know, we got trophies on this side. We keep the trophies. And then we shouting out my big cousin Victoria too. Words cannot explain how much, you know, motivation you be giving me. You feel me? Just prioritizing your health. From when I first met you, long lost cuzzo. You feel me? Twin flame now. So shit, honestly, I get inspiration from everybody who cops. Like the stories y'all tell me, the funny shit, the feedback. Like my coworker telling me his wife backdoored him for his juice, and then she gonna text him like, oh, this was good. That was hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. So the love y'all gave me, man, it gives me a fresh battery in my back that I didn't feel I'd be needing at times, but I need it, and it keeps me moving forward. So the main difference I would say is that, yo, the difference between me and my competitors, you know, I'm not gonna talk about the small businesses because we keep it going, but I'm talking about the big brands. Like the main difference is y'all live with this juice, like, and this is real love. Like, no cap, like y'all take Jizz Juice to the beach. I be getting text messages. Y'all got it at the beach. Y'all have it at concerts. Y'all pre-gaming with it. Y'all got it paired, Mango Sunrise paired with the Don Julio. Then my mans told me, you feel me, the Pantalones gets paired with the Mango Sunrise. So now that's a beef. Like, I'm like, yo, this is lit. I mean, in my mind, it's beef, but it's lit. So I'm like, damn, it's really a lifestyle for real. So like I said, the corporate brands, you know, I don't got no smoke with y'all. Y'all got way more motion than me. I'm just a juice man. But the product shots I see, the studio lights, the, you feel me, little Canva designs, that's cool. I use Canva too. You know, shout out to y'all, you know. But me, I try to embed it into the lifestyle because I really think it's a lifestyle, you know, and it's a lifestyle for everybody, not just the target audience you're targeting. So that's what I push. I don't push the bottles, I push habits. So reframing your routine step by step. It doesn't happen overnight, but the thought comes first and then the action comes after, and then the results. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm locked. I'm no philosopher, just a juice man, like I said. I see people carry my juice everywhere, and that's the culture that I'm trying to build. Oh, excuse me. So the community events and pop-ups, they really changed my life. Coming into 2025, I told myself I was trying to do one per quarter, just like I said earlier. My first one came from my coworker. She has a boutique store in Washington Park Mall. I'm mad I'm forgetting the name of it right now because, you feel me, we've been locked in. She said, yo, we need vendors. Like, this is literally a week after I wrote these down on a fucking piece of paper in my notebook. Like, yo, I'm doing one event per quarter. I walk into work one morning. She's like, oh, Mr. G, you know, me and my husband, we got the store across the street at the Washington Park Mall, and we're doing events and we're looking for vendors. And I'm like, what you mean? She was like, oh, you sell your juice. I want you to pull up there, sell juice. Here's the information you need. So I'm like, nah. I said, nah. I said, yo, my house got to be bugged, bro, because there's no way literally 7 days after I coming into the first school day into the new year, and that's what I hear. So I'm like, I bet. I pull up there, I get my cameras, I'm recording, I'm excited, I ain't gonna lie. People tried juice, people I know pulled up on me, they was asking about my journey, they showed mad love, you feel me? So some people, even up until this point, like as I was going through other events and stuff and pulling back up to the Washington Park Mall, they was inviting me to events on the spot. So like I said, man, I mean, I think sales are sales. Like, of course, if you sell out, it's gonna be a good day or whatever. But I was getting more the satisfaction from people who was turning into real customers. Like, they try the juice, they scan the QR code, they hit me on the gram, and then it's like 1 week after the event, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. And I'm like, yo, y'all really, okay, yeah, I gotta be outside more. That was the trap I had myself into, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just go outside and be outside all summer. I'm going to every single event, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but that shit was not realistic, me being me, me just, just being me, man. But the little kids at the events too, they kind of actually made my day when it comes to the events, because they would come up and be like, this looks nice, can I try it? And I'll be like, hold on, get your parent, I need to find out if you're allergic, because there's real fruit in here. And they're like, nah, they're not allergic to nothing. I'm like, here, take as many bottles as you want, like, to the kids, because it's like, hey, kids, man. And I would rather them getting onto the wave than, anybody else, because they're the next gen, and we got to make sure they healthy and that they locked in and they, got a routine and all that. But that's a deeper conversation for another day. But now the kids, man, they pulling up, getting juice, actually saying they like it. And I'm like, damn, who would have thought a sugar-free juice would catch kids and elders like that? This is actually all right. But honestly, I think the hood really trusts me with wellness because I'm from the hood, one. And two, we're tired of the bullshit. Like, we don't want no gurus coming in and fucking just doing whatever, you feel me, to try to sell some shit. Of course, it's capitalism and we live in America and we all want to make some money. But when I put a blend together, it's researched, it's tested. I'm practicing what I preach in real time. You can literally see my father's weight chart, you feel me? You can see that my skin is always clear, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we on that, like, literally every week. And I try to make sure we on that. And then the habits we build around that as well, like eating and sleeping and moving around, exercising. And corporate brands, they'll try to slap a celebrity on a product and call it culture because they think, oh, well, this person's connected to culture because they rap or their music or they're streaming or whatever. And shout out to everybody. I'm not saying that to bash celebrities, streamers, none of that. I'm saying it to let corporate brands know that we can tell when it's bullshit. Just because we see our favorite celebrity or our favorite athlete or our favorite whatever, you feel me, with a product, don't mean, well, for me personally, it don't mean I'm gonna actually go out and get it. Like, no bullshit. Like, it's 2025. We can tell what's authentic versus what's fake. Like, what's a skit and what's real.